Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. Yesterday we have discussed about relative layout. So today we will concentrate on a next layout, though that is a linear layout. For that, now I'll create one new project. So then we will start that. So for that, I'm creating one new project. So on the name of linear. So here, even here today also, I'm selecting MTV's activity. So majority, like 90% of cases, we will select this only. So, but other on special cases we'll select. So those we'll discuss later. So now I'm selecting here linear example. So linear example, I'm selecting here. So I'm not changing anything, just I'm clicking on the finish. So I'll close yesterday's. Hope you people have completed that yesterday's task.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So this is linear. So yesterday there is a relation. So relation between the components. So today there is no relation between this. Like this is based on the orientation. Either you can arrange the components in horizontal or in a vertical. So based on the layout orientation. So properties wise, that first one which is here, this is the top. So here it is the same. So here no need of like here instead of relative. So yesterday we used, so that I'm changing as a linear layout. Right. After that here now I'm giving one thing that is called orientation. So initial I'm giving the vertical orientation. So I'm removing this like similar here yesterday, like I'm taking the button only. So wrap content. For that, I'm giving an ID. So that is the BT1. Then text. So that is the one. Also, similar property like margin. So I'm giving means this margin is not a relative property, right? So till this I have given right. Now what happened yesterday when I took second button? So that has overlapped, right? But today it came downside. It not overlapped. See, like here, if you create multiple buttons, it is coming next line, next line. Why? Because here we have selected the orientation as vertical. In case if I change that orientation to next horizontal, what happens? We will see here, like four buttons, right? Now here I'm changing this horizontal orientation horizontal. So immediately that has set it in the same line. So previously it was in a next line, next line. Now it is switched to the same line, right? So that is because of the orientation. But here in this also, like yesterday, I want to arrange one more other component. So for example, now I want to align one button exactly center of the page or bottom of the page. So that cannot work here because here you have to fill row by row, row by row, row by row. You have to fill the row by row. That too with single layout, it is not possible. Here we have to go parent and child combination. So this is the parent, right? Within this parent, here we have to go next child combination. So for that reason, first I'm giving here the vertical. So the orientation has vertical. Then I'm giving here linear layout. So width match parent, height wrap content means only the first row means I want that. So that's the reason I'm giving here orientation has horizontal. Right. So I want in the first row only one button. So I have closed this here. Only first button it is there. In the second again I want to take one more layout. Right here I want to take one more layout. So here in this I want only two buttons. So I want only two buttons. Here I have closed the two buttons. So in this layout here again now I need total three buttons in this layout. So I want to arrange three buttons. Like just I want to create like as a ladder. So here I want three buttons. So then copy, paste this button two more times. right? 2 more times I have pasted here. So this will change as a 5. So here it is 5. So this I'll change as a 6. Here this I'm changing as a 6. Right. In the next line, I want total 4 buttons. Then, so just I'll copy this entire, just a minute. So this here to here, I'll copy this linear layout. So when I copy paste like this, no problem, right? You are understanding, right? So just,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So then I paste here. Now I'll change this as a 7. Okay, here it is a 7. This is 8. And here it is the 8. So this is 9. And here it is the 9. Right here, I need one more button, right? So one more button. Just I have pasted. So that is the 10. Right. So like this. Then next, again, I want to decrease 3 to 1 reverse. So again, just I'll copy this. So total here, we need again 3 rows, right? 1, 2, 3. So I pasted 3 times. Right now from here. So this we have to go here. This is like here now. This is the here. This is the 11. I'm changing as 11. So this is 11. So in this, we need only 3 buttons. Right? This is 12. Here I'll change as a 12. 13. So here I need 13. Right. So this button is not required. I'll remove this button. The next here I need only 2 buttons. So here this is 14. 14. So here it is 15. 15. So I removed the 2. The next only one I need. So that is 16. 16. Right. I'll delete these 2 buttons. Right. Now, see, I started with 1, ended with 1. Like this, I have created this. Means this is the child and, sorry, parent and child combination. So this is the parent. These inner, whatever the linear layouts are there. So that is the child layouts. Means maybe their child layouts you can use relative, or parent layout you can use relative. On that, within that you can use linear also, like combination of both also we can use. So, but here we are discussing especially on linear. So that is the reason the entire layout I have created with linear layout only. Right. Now, so this will be fine. But if it is like this, why we are using this layout? So that layout has there some special properties. This layout has some special properties here. So I'll show you what special properties this has. So there within a linear layout, one thing is not possible, like similar yesterday. I'm giving some color here to understand where this layout. So now for that, either you can give the height and width, but percentage wise you cannot give. So here we have some special property called weight. So I have given the weight 1. So when I given the weight 1, so the rest of the means whatever the empty space it can occupy this. So now first time I am given weight 1, right? Then second also from bottom, second layout also I have given this, and I'll change this color. So you can see here means empty space divided by weight property given to how many components. So this is the here to here 1, that 2 components we used 2 by 1. So this is the splitted into half of. Then I'll apply same property with that before that. Now it will be 100 by 3, whatever the space, that is by 3. So that is by 3. So then here now, here it is. So it is the, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right, 4. Then here it is the 5. So 100 by 5 means each one has occupied 20. Right. Then next year, 7. So right, last one more. So for all childs, we have given some different colors. Right. So it is created on a different view. It is created like this. Means based on the percentage. Even if I change this orientation, so like now this is the portrait. If I change to landscape also, perfectly it will be suitable perfectly. But in a relative layout, this is not possible. So relative layout, this kind of view, it is not possible. In a here, it is possible. Like, okay, now the first case I have selected as equal property. But second scenario is there. I don't want equal. I want unequal. So maybe for the first one, I'll assign 20, second one 10, third one 5. Like that also it is possible. So different things it can be do that. That can be do. So for that, how you will do? So whenever you want to do that kind of view here now, here we will give the property called weight, weight sum. So weight sum, I have given the 100. So weight 100 I have given. So now we have to align the percentage here. Weight, this is 20. First one I have given the 20. So 100 you can divide it by 100. 20 here, this is a 10. So 30 completed. Then next I'm giving the 15. So 45 completed. Right, next this is the again 10 I'm giving, 55 completed. So again here I'm giving 15, 70 completed. Right, so for these two I'll give 10, 10. So 80 completed. Last one again I'll give 15. See, 5% left, so that's why that came as a white color. Even if I change this as a 10, see, 10% space left here like this. Means you can divide it. Even here also, this also you can go with landscape. So it will be clear like this. So even this space, whatever the 10% of the space, that will be left here. This. So that we can able to see here clearly with this. Right. But now this weight property I have given from top to bottom, means vertically. Can I give this property horizontally? So yes, we can give, but how it will work? So based on the parent orientation, So forget about this one. You can see this one here. This is the here we have within this here we have two buttons. So this parent orientation is horizontal. Right now I'm giving here the weight property for individual component. So 1 and 1 means here 2, that is splitted by 50-50. See, it is equally adjusted 50-50 like this. Right? So if I here, even here also I want different, like we'll do somewhere here, we will do here somewhere, like here I want 170%, one this. So here I'll give weight sum 100. So here I'll give that weight 30. So for this weight 70. 30, 70, like this. See here, this has splitted like this. So hope It is clear, or you have any questions on this linear layout side?
You said that in the relative layout we cannot do the horizontal and vertical.
Correct.
Means what? It will not change.
No, not like that. We can change here. See here, I can change portrait to landscape, landscape to portrait. I can change, but both looking. It means the positions not remain same in a this layout. See, for example, like I'll open yesterday's project. So recent project, I think we have closed. Okay, that we given, I think, what is the name? First example, right? So new window. Here. Yeah, so this is the view, right? So this 9, we set it exactly the center, but now this is the almost below the 8. Now I'm changing this to landscape. See, 9 went of top of the 7 because that is the exactly center of position. Now we got the difference, right?
Yes, sir. Means component will be go up and down, right?
Yes,
Means view is not good.
correct. So in case like means if you want to do this now, you have to create two different views. If you use relative layout, only relative layout that possible, but what happens? You have to create activity main land. Like two layouts you have to create. When it is a landscape, that page will open, this page will open. That is an old architecture. So, but recently that means that is updated only like using this relative. It means in between you can use relative. In case if the main layout is the linear, in between you use relative also. The view can be like similar, same. It will work same. So like that we will create the UI by using the linear layout, right? So this is the linear and this both here it is. So these both layouts are very important for us because that the majority of the views we will create based on these layouts only. So you have to practice more on these two layouts. So that is the main thing here. This right now, if you see what are the differences between these two. So means first of all, like linear layout, linear have the orientation.
Orientation.
So orientation, relative does not have the orientation. Relative does not have any orientation. So does not have any orientation. This is the first one. Next, so in a linear layout, there is no relation between the components. There is no relation between the components. So based on the orientation only, it will be aligned. So there is no relation. But here it has relation. Relation either between components or layout. So that is the relation here we have. The component or with layout. So this is the one thing here. This and major other things like the majorly these two only, like remaining other properties will be it will be like here. Means one more thing here, like here we can create either row or column. Row or column. We can define row or column, but here place anywhere. Place anywhere based on a relation. Place anywhere in this based on this. And so here needed like a lot of nested. Like if you want to create only using this, nested layouts are required. Like we created one parent, multiple sub layouts we created. Here, no need of that. No need of that. We have to create this. So, but performance wise, high performance. Compared to that, it can be low performance. So that is the main differences between these two layouts. Right? Hope till it is clear.
Yes.
So next, yeah. So next we will go with the next step. Before going to the next step, so like yesterday, what you people did. So that is like same. You can create the Windows 7 calculator by using linear layout. Right? Previously, it was by using relative. Right? Right? Now we can create by using the linear layout. Right. So next here. So one more layout. Once we'll complete that one more layout, then we can jump into the this Kotlin as well. So for that, now I'm creating the table layout. So the table. So table layout. So table layout, I want to align some data in a table like student data, employee data. So whenever that more than one person data, like with more details, let us say mobile number, email ID, name, like 3 to 4 digit we have to arrange, but that should be always we use as a sub layout. Majority of the cases that we will use as a sub layout. So present, I'm using that within a linear layout. So for the linear layout, here I'm giving the orientation as, so orientation has vertical. So here now I'm giving the table name as the employee data. So I'm giving that is the employee data. Right, within this now I'm creating the table layout. So table layout also having that height and width. So I'm giving the height is the wrap content because how much we are aligning. Okay, that much I have to create. So just I have created the table. So within this now we have to align the component in a row by row. So that's why we have to create a row. So the row also I'm giving the properties as height and width. And within this now I want to arrange some. So that is here now. First I'm giving here serial number. Then name. Then mobile. Last email. Email like this I want to arrange the data here. So then like row we have to, this is the heading, right? Like this we need 2 to 3 rows. So just I have created 2 to 3 rows. So we'll align the data here. right? So this is the second row. Here I'm giving, this is the one, serial number 1. So I write here Tejasri. So just I'm giving some random mobile number here. So just I'm giving here mail ID. So teja@gmail.com something. Right, in a second row, I'm giving that is the Shweta and mobile number. So I'm giving some random number here. So then here Shweta@gmail.com something data I have created here like this. Right, in a third, so I'll give my data. So just I'm giving something. So raj@gmail.com something I have created here. This. Then here it is the 4. So like I'll give person A. So here email@gmail.com something I have created like this, right? So this is the table. Actually this is the table, but it is not looking like a table, right? If I over here, it's little bit looking like a table, but normally it is not looking like a table. So then also it is touching the this corners. Like first of all, you have to create the table view. If you want to create the table view, first we have to give border for this. But border is not a predefined property here. So we have to customize that. So to customize that here now, I'm coming into project here. Within a project, there is RES folder. Within RES folder, in a drawable. So here drawable, right click on a drawable. So here create a drawable resource file. So right click on drawable, create this. So here I'm adding that shape. So just I want to create a shape. So this is the file. See here it is created shape. So the XML file has created with selector, but I'm changing that as a shape. So I need the shape here, rectangle shape. So rectangle shape, I'm selecting the rectangle shape. So for this now, I want to give the border. So border will call as a stroke. So that is the width 1 dp. Color. So that is the color. So I'm giving some color. So this is the color. It is created like this. Now this we have to assign to all here. Like see here. Like as a background. As a background, we have to assign here. So from the drawable shape. See here. For this shape is created like this. But also now the shape is created, but E starting letter has touched the line, even bottom G, everything it is touching the line. Right. So for that, now I'll give some space. Like previously, I have given a margin. See, if I give the margin, what happens? The entire content will move. So, but here means I want only space. Whenever we want on means when you give the margin, the entire component will move. Only I want space around the component. You have to give the property called padding. So here I'm giving the padding has 5 dp. Now it is clear, right? So this I'll copy and I'll paste for every this thing. See, last line it is created properly, right? So like this, every line you have to add this. Every text view you have to add that property. So it looks like a proper table. See now, second row. So, but here, like everywhere, I'm applying common property. So, can we reduce that common property in a single place? Can we write that single place? Yeah, that is possible. But that we'll discuss after 2 or 3 sessions. That also we'll discuss how to reduce when any common properties has assigned to multiple elements. How to do that? So that we will discuss. Right, like this we have to create. So for this event table, it is touching this side. So I'll give some space for the table here. So some margin 10 dp. See, now it will be little bit better. It moved this side. Right. So this is the way we can create a table. So, but here, like in case, see, if I increase here some space, even though in a table also, we can give the weight property. So we can give that weight property to adjust UI. So if I give one space, the entire table will move like see. So, but how this will control? So that we will see tomorrow, like how we can apply the weight property here for the table. Then we can go with other component like button. We took this button text view, right? So those combinations, how we need to handle in a Java, like once I click on the button, I have to perform some activity. So that kind of views we will see in next class. So far it is clear, or if people have any questions?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah, okay.
Understood, sir.
Okay. So then we will reconnect tomorrow. So we'll see this next.
Can we discuss the study work? Sir, I have some doubt. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, this meeting will end in 2 minutes. Just after this, you can rejoin in the same meeting. We'll discuss.
Okay.
Okay.